Good morning, everyone. It is around 8 a.m. and I hope to get to Notes from Underground by Fyodor Dostoevsky today. I really would like to finish it. I should have a lot of time to read, so no excuses. And then afterwards, I don't know, if I do finish this, maybe I will read The Secret by Francesco Petrarch. It has a person on the cover. It's actually a very nice cover. Now, I didn't get it for the cover, and I didn't haul it originally for my TBR. But I found this at a secondhand shop for $8, and I had to snatch it. These translations are so expensive, and I'm really excited to read it. It should be really short. It's a dialogue where he pretends he's speaking to Augustine, the 4th century bishop. Anyway, I will tell you how much I get through. Hopefully I get through a lot. Well, I'm back home. It's now 10 o'clock. And I read 2 books today, so I'm now on track to finish all 7 books by the end of Sunday, so I'm doing well. So the first book that I read today was Notes from Underground by Fyodor Dostoevsky in the Pavir and Volkonsky translation. So I kept imagining Rowan Atkinson playing the narrator of these notes. So there's this man who lives underground, and he has written all these notes, and the only way that he has communicated with the outside world is through this hole in the ground. And he says that he's a really wicked person, but you come to learn early on that he just makes up all of these things. All these things he wants to do. He wants to be wicked. He wants to insult other people. He wants to do all these things, and he just doesn't. And he is such an irritating character. He's so ridiculous that I felt embarrassed for him reading all the things he does. I really do think that this should be a Mr. Bean sketch, or is it Terry Gilliam? I think that's his name. He from Monty Python. Maybe he could play this narrator, but I mean, I enjoyed it. I gave it 4 stars. I thought that it was really interesting. And there is a lot of wisdom, despite also how comedic and also somewhat tragic this book really is. So I would definitely recommend Notes from Underground if you've never read anything by Dostoevsky. I tried reading Brothers Karamazov last year, and I just never could get through it. I thought I'd start with something short and something more philosophical, and this one definitely did it. So yes, Notes from Underground was a great read. Then, I read Midnight Magic by Avi. Now, I bought this for 25 cents a couple days ago at a used book sale. And I read Avi's Crispin the Cross of Lead, which he got the Newbery Medal for. And I thought it was an excellent work of historical fiction for children. It's a book that's set in the Middle Ages. Essentially, there's a man who's out to kill Crispin. And the whole story, I think, revolves around a mystery, and there is an actual historical event that is at the center of the story, but you only learn about it at the end. I'm not going to spoil it for you. I just think that that's a great book that middle school teachers can use to introduce history and historical events to children. I would definitely recommend Crispin. This book, however, is a ghost story. So in this book, there is a magician named Mangus and his servant Fabrizio, who are helping a princess, she's like 10 years old, determine what's behind this ghost that is haunting her. It's a ghost of her brother, who is said to have been killed. She claims that his ghost has come to haunt her, and the magician is trying to figure out what's going on. And this mystery wasn't good. It just wasn't. I mean, for the most part, it was a page-turner, and I was enjoying it, but it just became more and more ridiculous as the story was drawing to a close. The characters weren't fleshed out, the historical elements were completely lost. It was supposed to take place in the 15th century, I just didn't feel it. So unfortunately, this was a dud, but I got 2 books out of the way, so I'm really happy about it. There is a person on the cover. I was going to read Petrarch's The Secret, but I just couldn't get to it. I was on a long car ride, and my bag was under a bunch of other bags, couldn't get to it. And I don't think I really wanted to read that for the readathon. But I just came back from vacation, so I will show you some photos. I was in New England. The video clips of the ocean are from Cape Cod. So I hope you enjoy that. and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.